stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. Just trying to decide where I want to put all this. I think that's good. Shared it to a couple places. Now I'm going to keep it out of the fentanyl today. Looks like we already got somebody here. Thank you for being here. It's good to have you. I'll try and keep you entertained for a few minutes. I'll do the best that I can. So yeah, I'm kind of having a hard time. Well, not a hard time, but a hard time. Hey Chris, good to see you. You were just on another one. You said a lot of things because it showed up here. It's really weird, but yeah. So I'm still cutting down on my meds, so my brain isn't quite where it needs to be, but that's okay. We got some real neat things coming up. I'm really excited, and I'm trying not to be, because when I get too excited, too many things start running through my brain, and yeah. So give me a second here. Right. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother people. If people want to catch this one, then they'll catch it. So let's go ahead and do introductions and do this. It's not going to be too awfully long. Well, I say that, and then it'll be 30 minutes. So welcome to the Trudging Together update. That's really more what this is than it is a daily trudge. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or rewatch. Do not worry about sharing this one. Now, this is just for I need to come on and talk, things like that. So let's talk about taking our power back. Because, see, a lot of us didn't even know that it was taken because we're just not aware of it. And for several years now, what I have been doing, I've been doing a lot of different things, and you guys have seen me do this. You see me mess with the mayor of Aurora, Colorado. You see me get on city councils. You see me go to work at Detox. You've seen me put on events. You've seen me put things up and cancel them. You've watched me put together podcasts and lives and AA groups and all these different things. And it was all for a very, very, very good reason. Okay? It starts now. It starts now. It's time to take our recovery back. It's time to stand up and say, no, this is not right. This is not correct. Let's get it the right way. And the first thing that we're going to need to do, and I'll be doing this in Colorado. If you want help in your states, you let me know. It's time to start calling the detoxes and saying, hey, it is time that every single person that works there is in recovery. It's time. You guys need to get the fuck out of the way. Now, you had your chance. We told you what we needed, and you cannot supply it. Just today, Kamaida's Crisis Center and the Detox put out a post for people to go angler fishing. And I wrote, I'm like, 80% of your people are homeless. Please tell me how this helps. Because somebody's making money somewhere off that. These guys don't have fishing poles. No. That is wrong. Okay? Now, I understand that the people working there, they do have big hearts. Don't get me wrong. But those people don't even understand. They won't even stand up for themselves, let alone somebody else. When I was working at Detox, we had the most amount of money to send people out of the state. Oh, there was always, you want to go out of state? Oh, we'll give you the money. Because they don't want them here. Right? Detoxes in Colorado are just a Band-Aid. Some of these private detoxes, there's only one detox I trust right now, and that is Gallus Detox. That's it. Some of these private ones, I could easily sneak drugs in there. I just walked into the place. I wasn't buzzed in. That's a huge HIPAA violation. In other words, I could have just walked right in. Sure, there's a staff member there, but if you have 2 or 3 big guys, what's that staff member going to do? So your job is to protect the clients. But what they're doing is just charging as much as they can. Okay? And those are people in recovery. See, it's got to be people in recovery with the right education. With the right education. Okay? So there's another way that I'm going to be doing this. And I'm announcing it because you can't fucking steal this one. You can't. Not unless you want to put 4 years of work into it, and good luck, have fun. Right? Because there's going to be more people that slap you around and say no, that they want nothing to do with you. Okay? I get that a lot. And they don't want to do it because I'm going to take their money. And they know that. And they know that I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it in the hands of the right people. Which is not me. It's not me. Did you know that? Yeah. Still haven't made a dime off this. Our new series. Our fentanyl series. See, this is why. That event would have been great. Okay? And we probably would have reached a good couple hundred people. But now I'm going to reach thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people with what we're getting ready to do next. See, I've made some very, very good contacts. I'll give you an idea of probably of a couple of our guests that we're looking at. And these are people that work in our community that help us out. We'll have stories. We're already working on getting people on. They're going to tell their stories of how their child was poisoned. Okay. Have you seen The Pharmacist? Okay. That gentleman may be one of our first speakers. See, he's all for what we call safe consumption sites. So, and personally, I feel I don't really have like a huge opinion on it, but I feel codependent. So we're going to bring him on so we can argue, so we can debate and get the right answer. It isn't a matter of who's wrong or right. It's a matter of giving everybody's opinion on it, the right ones, so that people can make an informed fucking decision. One of the troopers, actually, I think he's a ranger, who protects our borders from fentanyl, will be one of our first guests. The president of the Fentanyl Coalition. How about that? Millions of people now. Millions. Okay. And then I'm going to take our success from that, and I'm going to take, because what's that going to give me? I'm going to tell you what it's going to give me. It's going to give me power. It's going to give me power. But I'm going to use it the right way. It's time. This isn't about me. It's about we. It's about us. Come here. I know you want some love. Just come here and get some. Okay. All right. There you go. Are you happy? Are you happy, Keaton? See, there is no, in my world, there is no, treatment center good enough. Now, I'm going to explain myself on that. Do treatment centers work? Yes, they do. The more expensive, the better they work, right? Ding! Well, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. See, we'll pay money to move out of state. Kitten, nah, get out. Jesus, dude. All for love. All right. You saw my pretty new window, though. All right. So, I'm a pretty new window. All right. Now, I am not, I wasn't a big drug user, but I do I got to get rid of this cat. He's going to tear something now. Come here. Come here. Go frolic or something. All right. He's like dangerously walking around the internet cord. So, blah, 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 pew. And the thing is, you know, this has been my plan for a while, and I've had a lot of people tell me how I couldn't do it, tell me how it couldn't be done. And I kept telling them, yes, it can. And the thing was, it isn't that they didn't necessarily, they weren't saying that because it couldn't be done. They just didn't want me to do it. Because what this is going to do is it's going to even the playing field. Bullies will have a very, very hard time. Because we're going to set a standard that we've had forever and ever that works. We know it works. Everybody agrees that it works, but 95% of the people won't do it. Why? Fear. Fear that they might be singled out again. What alcoholic wants to be singled out again? None. I don't want to be singled out again. Even for this, I don't. This isn't about Dion. It's about doing the right thing. It's about doing things. It's about creating things that are useful to other people in this life. God has given me a shit ton of knowledge, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it for the betterment of every single person on this earth. Everybody. Because to me, everybody is a child of God. Even the bullies. Everybody can change. I changed. You changed. People can change. Not once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic. It is. I'll always be an alcoholic. But once a cheater, always a cheater. No, that's not true either. Alcohol makes you do stupid stuff, man. All right? Yeah, me too, Chris. I just want to do the right thing. Right? I had to go out and make myself tough as fuck, though. I did. Because I knew that it would be a while before people would catch on. And now God sent me the right person. And she's awesome. I love her. Name's Andrea. And we are like best friends. We've been telling each other like medical shit we're going through, like personal stuff. We just get along. It was weird. And what had happened is I saw that she was doing things and I said, hey, I'd like to talk to you. That was it. I didn't have any thoughts of podcasting or anything. I just knew I was supposed to get in touch with this person. So I did. And all we did was talk. Yeah, sure, that made you tough. And now you get to utilize that the right way. And that's what's cool. We can take this knowledge, and even though some of it may have been presented to us in the wrong way, we can turn it around to do it the right way. That's what's great about being an alcoholic. I've been given options normal people don't get. When that book says that you can save whole families, I don't fuck around. We're going to save whole families. You want to know why? Because prevention saved my life. I know this. I know that it works. And I know that I can do it because I've been given awards for doing it in the past. So, is it going to be a fight? Yeah, there's going to be a fight. But I'm Gen X. And we show up face to face. We don't do this overlay. And I have no problem leaving the house for the greater good, believe it or not. For the greater good, I will do it. Now, God will give me the courage. I will muster everything that I can. Yeah. I know. Yeah, Chris, I love you, man. I'm aspiring to be like you. I think what you've done in this life is fantastic. You know, and you did it the right way. That's something I always loved about you. To me, you've always been kind. You've always been so kind to me. Since I was 19 years old. I'm 52 now, Chris. We've been friends a long time. In fact, you're the only friend I have left from that day. Yep, you're the only friend I have left. I don't want to talk about that. Okay. Okay. But it's time. It's time for us to bring our power back. And I know I'm going to be getting more of a pushback, but now is the time when we need to start picketing. Yep, we need to start picketing the detoxes. Today I will be writing the head of detox for Aurora Mental Health. And I'm going to be asking him for an update. There'll be specific questions that I'll be asking. Have you gotten AA literature in there yet? Has this happened yet? Has this happened yet? Because I'm going to let you know my next move is to replace everybody in detox, including you. Because they don't belong there. Nope. That man should be running a treatment center. All those people that work there should be working in the treatment center. That's what I told them. I said, you guys all need to be promoted, given raises, so that you can let us do our job, because we will do a much better job of it than you will. We will. Even these people will say, peer-to-peer is the best. Why can't we get AA groups in here? Why can't we? Because you're doing it wrong. Because you set these requirements that are no good. You make us meet in a meeting room that's bullshit, that anybody can just walk in. You know, it's very disruptive. No, these are not ways. Okay. So I have taken yet another step. And there's no stopping it now. Nope, there's no stopping it. Starting next Monday, it's coming out. We are officially starting on Fentanyl Awareness Day. Oh, that worked out well. Thank you, God. I didn't plan that. I did not plan that. God did that. God has been, and Andrea and I are like, what's God saying to you? And he's saying this. Yeah, I think he's right. It's working so well. And she's the kind of person where I already know where if her and I have opposing views, we'll probably argue about it, but we'll stay friends. Weird. It's about the betterment. It's about the betterment. See, she knows more than me. And I've given her permission to call me out. No, Dion, that's wrong. Is it? See, we need to learn more. Most people would not be willing to do that. Oh, my toes are going to get stepped on. No, they're not. Do you know what debating is? All right. All right. 20 minutes is long enough. No. Sometimes I wonder, though, and please don't get me wrong, Chris, I love you, but how am I going to make a huge difference when people aren't even willing to come on and listen to me now? Makes me wonder. But we'll be using a different vehicle. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here, especially Chris. I love y'all. Peace out and have a day.